These 7 pieces were given to me by a friend in Big Sur. He found all these 7 burls and brought them by one day. And then that immediately told me I was going to do the 7 deadly sins. 7 is my favorite number. And I've always thought that was a great subject, a classical subject that's been tackled in music, poetry, sculpture, painting. Sloth here has grown 2 tusks that prevent him from grazing or eating a chicken, or a watermelon would be a big problem. He has blindness in one eye and can't see out of the other. Very, very sleepy, indolent, lazy attitude. He's sort of a takeoff on a walrus. I'd used different animals and combined them and worked out my own creatures. Pride, I see as a bird of prey, looking down its nose, head of the pecking order. They say you must swallow your pride, so I pictured that with worms. You must swallow something very hideous. He has fierce little diabolical horns and cirrhosis of the liver from indulgent behavior. Self-love. This is gluttony. His tongue is in a choking position over 2 fish at one time. His teeth are a runic monument to his past behavior. In fact, I had to carve the full set of teeth and knock out the ones I didn't want. And it began to look like a Stonehenge sort of scene in there to me. So he's choking on 2 fish, thinking about the next meal. He's got his eye ready for the next meal. Everything just sort of pours out of the back of his head eventually. This is Avarice. Avarice worships gold as God. So I've given him golden teeth. He has a serpent's tongue. The serpent passes right through its head. And he's very glamorous on this side. There's one of the most beautiful grains of burl in there that I've ever seen. And this side, he's cancerous and eaten away by the destructive power of his thoughts and energies. Now here we have a beast that isn't so grotesque in its appearance. It's rather normal. Cross between a mad dog and a few other animals. But he's lapping after our other things. He's licking after our possessions. And he has eyes that are green with envy. Lust, I picture as the eternal unicorn, forever horny. So it's depicted. And lust is constantly pursuing an idea in the back of its head. So it's never fully gratified. I like seeing them face to face. This guy almost drools. And lastly, we have anger, which has a mocking, jeering expression. It's coughing up serpents and flames. It has ears that don't hear, takes in nothing that you say. A fierce prod, razor-sharp teeth. Those were the symbols I chose to illustrate some of those ideas.
How does it make you feel when you're finished making a piece like this?
Well, this piece took 8 years to assemble and get together. And I felt a little wasted because you have to concentrate on those images in your own life. And you deal with them day after day and think of illustrations of when you've been too proud, when you've been too lustful, when you've expressed too much envy. And so it's a draining experience. Each one of them took about 3 months to make. It's very hard, dense wood to deal with and to smooth out. And I had 2 or 3 ways devised in which to finally get them into one body. And then this fabulous growth was given to me, and I saw it as ideal. It would have been a beautiful sculpture all in its own, but it was ideal, and I fixed one head on one end, Sloth and envy, and then I had to invent a way to attach the rest. And these designs I carved in to give it a unifying flow and connect them as being on one body.